Good morning. Time is 7:56 on the 19th of September 2025. It's Friday. No, that really means much. Because I'm back at the Mora on Saturday, so it doesn't really matter. But sorry I didn't get a chance to walk around with the camera yesterday on the finish of what I did with the Scotland. There's plenty of time to show you that. Plenty of time. I just thought I'd let you do another video of me and doing the installs quickly. It looks quick on the camera. You're doing the time lapse, but it's not that quick. Obviously, it's taking time. The whole job's taking fucking time. But it's an enjoyable job, don't get me wrong. I've just done the hours for last night. I've done 270 hours up until yesterday. 270 hours and 48 trips I've done at this house. This will be 49. So anyway, good morning. We're going to get there. We're going to get the doors on today. Going to hopefully get maybe 3 or 4. I'll let it try. Whether the handles are on, I don't know, but I'll try and do maybe 4 on and get the handles done. That should take us up to finish time, so that'll be nice. So we're not far away from the house, but about 3 miles now. Just climbing the hills of Burnt Island towards Kinghorn at Winnie Hill. So if you know where I'm talking about, you know where I am. Right, get to the job, guys. Have a nice one. It's Friday. Let's do this. I hope the sun's going to come out and I'm going to be there just in time. Okay, catch you there. See you in a bit. Okay, good morning viewers. It is 8:17. I was going to say 20 past, but almost. Time I finish this video, this intro, it will be. Okay, we've just been running the customer talking about wood that we need to get for the wardrobes. Because they were meant to arrive today, but they're apparently arriving Monday. But I'll show you what we've done yesterday. Got this, got around here, on here. Started off with that, got that done. Got the scups in here done yesterday as well. Good, architraves. Just need a bit of caulking in the sides, but that's easy enough. Loft hatch. Back in loft hatch, especially that strip. Because my lot of aggro yesterday. People will be saying,
why are you doing in the front door?
we're not doing the front door until we replace the front door. So have a day off. If you want to moan, go and watch another video with someone else. We've got the plywood and that for here. Talked about what we're doing for here, for the coats and things to hang on, and coat hangers, boxes to go up here. Typical wardrobe. So we're going to have 2 doors here, 2 doors there. Speaking of doors, that's what we're doing today. And the doors are lying, so I'll have to get all this off, get the doors out. And I think they're not the same size. I'll go through you later on how I do the doors, how I do the hinges. A wee bit of importance when you're doing doors, it's better to get, if there's a leaflet inside it or an instruction manual, believe it or not, an instruction manual for the doors, there's usually a leaflet inside with clear film. Always go by the manufacturer's recommendations. So they'll tell you probably where to put the hinges, and if you do it by them and anything goes wrong, you're covered by the warranty. If you do it your way and it's not their way, they'll declare the warranty void. There'll just be things to take into account if you're hanging doors. But this should be straightforward. And you see me do that house at the start of the year. 10 doors, 5 downstairs, 5 upstairs. I think these are white doors to be painted. Right, so we'll make a start. We'll get this door off. We'll get the shite off, like that, right. You're going to see things for the first time along with me. These are the handles and the hinges that we're going to be fitting. I'm more interested in the latches and the hinges. Oh, they're not rounded. Customer's names on a bit of paper there. To show that. Cut this off, give me a minute. Put that down there. Right. Okay. What we got here? Metered on round rows. So these are the handles. Alright. Okay. Fitted a few of these in the past. This. What's this? This could be the bathroom lock. Hinges. Oh, that's a latch. Okay. So these are the latches. You can go back in there. There's a sliding door locking sets for the bathroom. These will be the hinges. Got to be the hinges. Let's see what we've got. Silver edge hinges. These are out. Or it means to get the rounded bit off the hinge cut into the door. Well, we need one of these. So put that there. Put that in there. Give me a minute. Right, so take one of these with us. We'll need this for the journey. So all this can go back in here. Now what we need to do is get a door open. See what it says about the hinges, position of the hinges, how they want it fastened to their door. So I don't know how heavy these doors are, we're about to find it. Okay, it's like Christmas, uncovering. Okay, when you're cutting, remember, don't really say the potting's not easy, you can rip this off. Then you use the Stanley knife, round the edges, you'll see it. But real easy. Okay, for the sake of the video, right, looking through with the client, we have 7 packs of hinges, which is only 14, there's only 2 per pack. We'll just double check that, just double fucking check before we put this order through. Yeah, there's only 2 per box. Okay, before we have to race ahead here and get things done, right, just been through the doors. What did I say in the car? Always check the instructions. So this is what comes with the door, so always read it, because doors should be hung on a minimum, can you see that? Is that focused in right? A minimum of 3 75mm hinges to suitably hold the weight of the door. So they're recommending 3 hinges, top, middle and bottom. It doesn't say that, but that's what you'll do. And I've got 7 packs, which is 14 hinges. So we're needing 3 per door. So how many do we need? Okay, going to do 3 doors. We'll get the living room door done today, 2 bedrooms, and possibly the kitchen door. Get that done. The kitchen, living room, and these 2 bedrooms. Concentrating on getting them done today. Then we just have to wait on more hinges coming to get the rest. Which I'll leave this one and the 2 cupboards. And obviously that one, which is a slider. Right, let's crack on. We'll get this set up and we'll see what it fits like in the hole. Hopefully it's a slug fit. Or a fucked up big time. Hope not. Right, so what I'll do, it's not telling you where to put the hinges. What I'll do is, I normally do it from 200 from the top, 300 from the bottom, to the edge of the hinge. So 200 to the edge of the hinge, and the hinge is down. 300 from there up. Show you. Easier to show you than trying to explain. So I'll measure 300 up to there. Right, we'll just say it's 300. Now we'll be saying at the top, 200 down. Or I might just do them evenly spaced. I might do 200 from the top down, that there, split the difference, get the middle. Go on top, middle and bottom. What's the hotspot knot? Right, let's go. Right, just getting things set up outside. Get the trestles are set up. Here's a wee top tip. When you're in a property and the plumber leaves you loads of pipe lagging, grab some of these. I'll take 4 of them. There we go. Now what we do with these is, I'll show you. Because at some point we'll need to lay the door on these. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. I'm going to snip these cable ties off for obvious reasons and take them on. We've got a bit of wind. I'm going to take them on so the door's not lying on anything jaggy and I won't scratch it. Top tip. It's handy when plumbers leave you stuff. Brilliant. Thank you, Gassy Lassie. I know what I'm going to be doing with these when I'm finished, lagging the pipes. Oh yeah. There we go. I'll pull you back a wee bit. There we are. Right, we'll just snip these cable ties. Like that. Pull out of there. There we go. That's that one. Da-ding. There we go. Nice. And the door can lie on that. Perfectly safe. No damage whatsoever. Now it's starting to rain. Typical. I'll get them in the bin. Nice one, right. We'll get the door into the hole and we'll get them marked up. Sorry, they didn't hold the water. It's lagging for pipes, so the water will just run off them. We cloth, just wipe them up. And again, it may be going to get heavy. Typical, eh? Just put them to the side of it. Okay, in the instructions it says the handle can be fitted either side, either height, because they're solid doors. There's no hole in this in them. They put a block of wood for the handles. They're totally solid doors. Lark Hall, very similar. Different style, very similar. In fact, the big mansion I done the doors on, similar style of doors, but they were finished. These have to be painted. So we don't want to mark anything, so I get the old masking tape. Get the masking tape around the edges and we'll get them marked up for the hinges and then we'll get it fitted into the hole and see what it's like. Okay, now I've got the masking tape on and I've measured 300 from the bottom to that mark. That's 300 from there to there. That's where that hinge will go. Yeah, obviously that way, but you know what I mean. Go there. The other one will go there. Then I've half the door, so that's 350 as well. 300, sorry. 300 there, 300 there. Find the centre, mark it side, then just draw a line right in the centre. There's your centre mark right there. Well, there's, we've got my set square. Hold on, let me get my set square. Bing, got my set square. Right. Draw lines down here, like that. Okay, there's my marks there. And that one. Now what you want to do is, because we're going to be offering this up to the hole in the wall, we need to be able to mark on it either side. It's going to be, because that's the bottom, this door is going to be opening towards the left from the outside. So our hinge is going to be that way. So we need this line doing the other side as well. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's where the hinge is going to be cut out. Now I need to get the marks on the reverse when we're going to hang it up. I'm going to stick it into the hole and see what it's like. Okay, first impressions. I better not let the door go. Look at that, perfect. I think I'll chase in the hinges just a little bit. And at the top, what, 3-4 mil gap to make up, get my shims in for that. Perfect. Nice one, right. Right, what I've done is put a couple of wee stops on there. Just a couple of strips just lightly pinned. See the door falling through when I hold it up. And we'll find out where the gap is at the top, then we'll put the shims in the bottom, bring it up, and we'll mark on the door where the hinges are going. Nice. Okay, right, I've put masking tape down the sides here, we'll get them match transferred over in a minute. I'm just looking at the top of here. How many shims are we needing to bring that up? Probably about one. Probably a 3mm, try a 3mm. Okay, I've got various sizes here. I've got a black one which is 6mm. I don't think it'll be 6. 6 is a bit tight. It's rubbing. Don't want 6. I'll put that one over there now. The brown one is 5. Let's try a 5. Five's pretty good, but you've got to allow for ventilation. I think a 3 is going to do it. And that gives us a wee gap at the bottom there. I think 3 should be enough. Get this on the bottom and we'll get the door in place and see what it's like. Check it out, boy, check it fucking out. Look at that. Maybe do a 3mm, maybe get a couple of 2s on it just to bring it up just a little bit. But see, that looks all the same all the way around. We're going to hitch up the hinges into. So these are hinges here. So it's going to hit with. Aye. Different height going to be chopped in. See, they're kind of V shape. That's fine, that's fair enough. That's standard, that's what you want. I'll put a couple of ones at the bottom and just bring it up a wee bit. Okay, I brought up another 1mm, that looks a bit better. Same gap all the way around. That looks good. Now we'll just transfer these marks to here. Get this door outside and get it chopped in. Ideal. Perfect, nice. Right, here's a question for the video when this goes out. If any of you joiners out there are fitting these kind of doors which are solid and they're quite a bit of weight to them, now you see the instructions, they say a minimum of 3. Not a minimum of 2, a minimum of 3. Not a maximum of 3, minimum of 3. So that's what they're requiring. But the customer's been on the email to get more hinges and the boys come back saying, could you not get away with 2? Now my argument is, you put 2 on it, the hinges wear over time, that falls down, hits someone, whoever's in here, then they say, well, you should have had 3. So who covers that warranty? So I'm covering myself, I'm going by what the instructions say, a minimum of 3. So what would you do? Any ideas? Put in the comments down below. Cheers. There we are, we have the mold mat, we came what we're doing now. So we'll get it outside and get it chopped up. Top tip, when you don't have a handle unlocked in, just put a bit of masking tape. Voila. Okay. Hey. Right. I'm going to do exactly the same as I've done before on all the other jobs I've done, hang doors, multi-tool. There's a lot of meat to take out of there. Because these are like a triangle shape, they're not straight. Obviously they need to go into flush into the door, then that one needs to go flush into the wall. It's better doing it at the door than in the wall. And so have, because of this, the chamber, if you like, it needs to go further into the door, so that needs to go in a good bit. So there's a good bit of meat to be taken out there. So you're quicker after the multi-tool, and a steady hand, and a brand new blade. That's what I'm going to do. So I've got a new blade in the multi-tool, and I'll be right back. Okay, we have a new blade in the multi-tool. Just grab the bit of cardboard. Let's make a wee bench just to lay things on. Just protect things, you know what I mean? Now what we want is this to be recessed into the hinge, as you know. But you probably don't know, but that's the way we're going to do it. So that's going to have to be, so we're sitting on the angle now. So we need that to be like that, but further in. So we'll just give ourselves a wee reference line. We can take as much off this, but we can take less off the door, the frame. So we'll just recess that in. Let's put a line there. That's a cut line all the way around there. And that should be roughly, I've been doing this a long time, I know what I'm doing. Take that in and that'll be flush. Then we just need to take this in a wee bit, just to allow this hinge just to go back a bit, so that this is going to be flush with the frame, yeah? Okay. Let's see here. See, you can leave it, every door's different, every opening is different, even though the frames and everything I put in a few weeks ago, I've done it to the best that I could. There might be wee differences, wee tolerances, so we'll just do wee bits at a time. We can always shave a wee bit, you can't add, you can always take away. Always remember that. A steady hand, a few whiskies, don't want to be doing that. Right, I want this to be a snug fit, so I'm going to do inside the line. Even though my pencil had a very sharp tip, but I'm doing inside the line. I want it to be a snug fit. Even if I've got to just take a wee bit off of the chisel at the edges, that's fine. Right. Two days ago these were totally blunt. Belt sander. Perfect. Fucking brand new. Look at that. Like fucking butter. Big chisel so you get a big flat surface area to work with. Don't you dare. Make sure that's nice and flat. How's that? Oh, perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, a perfect flush at the bottom. Now, close it, see what it's like. It needs to go in at the top. This is sitting flush. Okay, so we'll just do that. That's it. That's what we want. That is nice and flat. So we'll do that with these two. You're not going to watch that in real time. I'll speed it forward. Ready? Let's go. Okay, door number 2.
Make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead. You cover us in shame and I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead. You cannot keep provoking, and blood resistance starts choking.
Look at that. Fresh out of the packet. It's never hit nothing. Chip on it. How did I get past quality control? Eh? Just came out from the bedroom to here, straight through. Never banged it, fuck all. It's just laid against here, I'm just on the start. How? It's in cardboard, polythene. That must have been put into the package like that. Could only be. I'm glad I've got this on video. Absolutely.
Now every new day is a new firearm to my teeth, call me a liar. Building as you rip, someone show me someone living of desire.
I'm going to take about 5mm off the bottom of the door. There we go. Put to the table, we go. Let's go.
Look at that.
Okay. I think my saw blade's kind of had it. Time to replace it. Time to get a new one, which I do have. I better see if I've got it first. Okay. I said it was 144 teeth, it wasn't, it was 40 teeth. 40. That's the ones I get. Hopefully this will come off alright. Let's get a screwdriver or something just to jam it. There we go. Keep these wee spacer rounds, you probably get them with a new pack as well, I think. Yeah, you do. There we go. Brand new blade. Let's see what that cuts like. Cut an edge. See what that's like. No comparison whatsoever. That is super sharp. Wow. My blade was knackered. take the door and get it marked up and I'll be back out. Stay there, didn't go anywhere. Okay, coming up for 1 o'clock, which is lunchtime. 2 doors on. You've seen this one getting prepped, but that's it, fitted. Yeah, it's fucking absolutely spot on. Perfect. And even better with the 3 hinges that we're meant to fucking use. When I'm done, just got to get the stops and everything on it around the sides, but there we go. Beautiful, right. Lunchtime.
A few moments later.
Yo, 4:20, Friday. Finished. 4 doors hung. Managed to get 4 on. 4 swigging away there, bra. Oh my god. I can't foam in. The last thing I want to do is that, just fucking spray it. There we go. You stay there. Let's have a look. Nice one. Back the motor to get the handles on. We can get this open again. Help me, I'm trapped. Not really, there we go. Right. That one. This one. Kitchen. And living room. Nice one, right. That's all the boxes of the hinges used, so we need to get more hinges before I can hang any more, because that's about all. A wee jibble of screws there, well 2 of them, and that's it. We've got this one, that one, and the cupboard to do on the other side, and obviously that one. But I'll get here tomorrow, get the stops done Saturday tomorrow, so half day. got the stops on properly. These are just to had it on, because when you're putting the door up into the hole, you don't want the phone through, so they're just there to stop the door falling through. Let's have a look. Because I can't close it because it's an airtight gap. In fact, tell you what, well, the way that'll work is to open a window. Yeah, try it now. There we are. Check it out. Beautiful. That window's shut, so this might not close. But here again. But you get the gist. Absolutely fucking stunning. Right, I'll close this window again. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. You get a handle on things. Nice. Right, see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one.
Okay,
Tomorrow.
let's go. I'm chasing dreams, I'm chasing life.